Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see because I've been MIA. I've been living my life and doing things that I need to do for myself. Had been going through a lot of things, some anxiety and depression things. So I've been away for the past couple of months, kind of just doing what I need to do for myself and for my family. However, I'm back because people keep requesting it. So here we are. Thank you guys all for watching my videos and hyping me up on Snapchat. Not Snapchat, on Instagram and Facebook when it comes to my curls. As you guys know, like when a woman doesn't feel good, like it's hard for you to want to be out there, like posting pictures of yourself and things like that. And for the past few months, I feel like I hadn't been myself. So I'm back, feeling myself, and my curls is a little bit, doing what they need to do. And you guys have noticed because people keep hitting my messages and asking me, hey Julie, your hair looks great. What do you do with your hair? Or what products do you use and things like that. So we're definitely gonna have a few more videos coming up about hair care because that's what you guys seem to be interested in. But today's video in particular is some tips for curly hair. So we're gonna get started with that. Okay, so first and foremost, I started my natural hair journey, and I put that in quotations because I was never like using relaxer or anything like that, but I started last April of 2017, just saying I always wore my hair kind of like 2 or 3 weeks out of the month curly, and then like a week or two I would do straight hair. But I got to a point when I started like getting more into YouTube and the whole makeup thing, and I just kind of felt like, Julie, just give it up. Stop straightening altogether because it's just not doing nothing for you. So last time I had gotten my hair straightened was in April of 2017 when I had gotten my highlights done. So that was fine. It was all well and good. And then I just kept transitioning into just doing curly hair. But with just curly hair, there's so many products out there and so many different ways to do your hair and stuff like that. So I kind of just did what worked for me. I have a few curl friends that, we're really close, like Floor Angel and Trisha and Ibby, and we just have a curly hair group chat and talk about like different products that we use, things we like, things we don't like. I've come to the conclusion that if it works for Floor Angel, it doesn't work for me. Or no, if it doesn't work for her, it works for me. Her hair is very picky. My hair is kind of like, just give me moisture and I'm good. I have what is considered a 3B texture. So my curls are kind of tight. These are finger coiled, so they're a little tighter, but my tightest curls tend to be back here. As you guys know and have seen from my previous videos, or if you haven't, please check it out. I do my own haircut. So, yeah, and pause. You guys know I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I've been looking into getting DevaCurl certified, so fingers crossed that is coming soon, hopefully. But we'll see. It's really expensive, but I think it's something that's worth it for me. But yeah, I do cut my own hair. The only thing I won't do is color it myself because that's all the way out. That would not turn out well. But yeah, so I decided a year ago to just transition, and from there I would just curl my hair all the time and deep condition once a week. And I would do more like home-based deep conditioning, right? Take some mayonnaise, some olive oil, other types of oils. I'm Dominican. My mom brought me up putting stuff in my hair that I hated, and now I use it. Like rosemary oil, avocado oil, all the oils. So I would take that, put it in a bowl, pop it in the microwave for like 15 seconds till it warms up, mix it all up, put it in my hair and leave it for hours. On like a Sunday when I'm not doing much else. Then I would wash my hair. At that point, I had cut out sulfates in my shampoos, so I would only use like Shea Moisture products. My favorite shampoo still like to right now is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil shampoo, because I just feel like It still gives you some type of sudsing, but the results are just so much better than when you use a sulfate. So that, and then I would condition, and then style my hair, which, okay, we did a year. It was cool. Then the past, I would say like it's been like 2 months now, I cut out silicones. I sat down one day and I went through my hair product collection because I'm a product junkie, guys. I will admit that. When it comes to makeup and hair products, I'm a junkie. I can acknowledge this. And yeah, so I sat down and I started reading labels, right? Because one thing that you want to do when you are transitioning into curly hair is looking at the ingredients that are in the products that you're using, because a lot of the times we're uneducated about these things and then we put it in our hair and wonder why it's not progressing. So I watched a lot of videos. Some of my favorite curl gurus on YouTube would be like Sunkissed Alba. She's awesome and she's all about organic ingredients and things like that. I like Curly Penny a lot as well, and her and Bianca Renee, I watch all the time, and they talked about different different ingredients and products that you should be looking out for, different types of sulfates, what is it, dimethicone mean, or acetaminophen, all these words, okay? If it ends in a cone, it's a silicone, primarily. So I started reading my products, and I cut my curly hair product collection in half, because half of my products contain silicones. And while my hair loves silicones, they can create buildup in your hair, or they basically coat the hair shaft so that moisture can't get in. So they make your hair look shiny and like glossy and things like that, but other ingredients can't really penetrate your hair, so it's not doing the best work. So I cut out silicones, and I have seen a difference. One, I did a lot at once, right? So my hair went into a little bit of shock, and it was just not feeling it. Like, I was not feeling how my hair was coming out the past couple weeks. Reason being is that it's about to be May. I got my highlights done the end of January for my birthday. And that was regular bleaching. The person who does my color is not like a curl specialist or anything like that. So I just felt like my hair was extra dry, regardless of deep conditioning and things like that. So when I realized that, I started looking into things with protein, because now I felt like my hair was missing the protein from having been bleached and things like that. I found the Olaplex product. It is a salon product used to rebuild the bonds in your hair, right? So it can be used for coloring if you've been relaxing and you're trying to go natural, like anything just to rebuild that structure. So like I said, I am licensed. I went to a vendor that sells to people with licenses, and I ended up purchasing it for half the price that they sell it retail, I guess. And I only used half a bottle, and the difference was immediate. I mean, I will insert pictures so you guys can see and compare, because my hair was lacking. But I think some of the things that you need to do is realize when your hair is missing something during the transitioning process. It's hard because you don't know what it's missing if you're just starting out. But overall, like, here's gonna be like a couple tips, right, for you to look out for. So I think my number one tip would have to be patience. And I am the type of person who's impatient as hell. Sometimes I want long hair. Sometimes I'm like, let me big chop it and my curls could be even better. Like, no, you need patience. It's gonna take work. It doesn't happen overnight. People who have like amazing curls, like a Bianca Renee, Sunkissed Alba, like the 6 years from chemical damage, from straightening too much, from relaxing, like all these things are gonna take time for you to fix your hair or get it to where you wanna be. So you have to have patience. Number two, I would say, is deep conditioning is life. Like, it's imperative to deep condition. Like I said, I do my own like at home deep conditioners. Sometimes I'll add like an egg for protein. Sometimes I'll do a banana, like different types of oils. So I'm gonna show you guys my top 3 current deep conditioners that are like store-bought, and they all happen to be Shea Moisture because Shea Moisture does really well with their deep conditioners. So like one of the first ones that I bought because I really do like this line is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil treatment mask, and this one is running out. It doesn't smell the best. This line is, I don't feel like it smells wonderful, but like it's running out and it's really thick, so it ain't going nowhere. You just pop this in your hair, and you can do this like in the shower if you want. I typically will like shampoo my hair and then put a deep conditioner in it and let it sit for like an hour. You're not supposed to sleep with them in your hair, but sometimes I do because that's just what works for me. So that one, my hair is currently on day 3, and it was styled with all Shea Moisture products. And the deep conditioner I used that time was the Manuka Honey and Mafara Oil Intense Hydration Hair Mask. And this is a really good line as well. This one like smells really good too. And it's just white, and they're all like pretty thick and aren't coming out anytime soon. So that one, and then a new discovery, but this one is so good. I just ordered something else from Amazon from this line because I haven't been, this is the only thing that I saw in the store from this particular line of Shea Moisture. But it's a Superfruit Complex 10-in-1 renewal system with marula oil and biotin. And if you know anything about like vitamins and things like that, biotin is supposed to help your hair, skin, and nails. But this hair mask is popping as hell. It smells good. It works really well. And all of these I would say are between $10 and $12 at CVS, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, and you can find them on Amazon, but I would try the stores first. I'm typically a Target head, and like I can go on the Target app, see how much it is. If you want to purchase it in the store, they will price match it to whatever the price is online if there's a price difference, or you can just purchase it through the app or online and pick it up in the store, which is what I do sometimes because I don't know about you, but I'll go into Target and start walking through the hair aisle, and I'm gonna pick up what I went there for and 100 other things. So sometimes it's just better to go to the customer service, pick up my stuff, and keep it moving. Along with deep conditioning, I actually add oils. Like I said, my mom's been putting oils in my hair since I was a kid, and I hated it. But now that I'm like natural hair journey, I like me some oils. The only thing I have realized is that some of the oils that I had were not 100% like what they claim to be, right? Some of them had mineral oils in them, and that's not what you want. So I ended up picking up the Jamaican Black Castor Oil from Shea Moisture. This is a bit expensive, it's like $10, but Jamaican Black Castor Oil is supposed to be really good for hair growth. So sometimes I'll just go in and like put it in the night before I wash my hair, and just massage my scalp so that it can promote hair growth. You can also use this on like your eyelashes or eyebrows for areas where you want more hair growth. And then other oils that I picked up, these are from Amazon, and I bought them all together for like $14, I think, for all 3. So I have 100% jojoba oil, avocado oil, and almond oil, and I kind of use these, like I said, I mix them with my deep conditioner sometimes, or sometimes I use them to seal the moisture in my hair. So yeah, tip number 2, deep conditioning is key. I guess 2.5 would be like use oils to either seal in moisture or for hair growth, or you know, whatever purpose you see it serving. But some people pre-poo too with oils, which means like they put them in beforehand, let them get into their hair shaft and coat the scalp, and then do their wash. Number 3, I think, would be like, we all know that what you put in your body really does count. So make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. I'm not the best at always eating healthy. We try to. So I'm not going to be like, just eat greens all the time, because that's not what I do. But also take vitamins. Like I said, biotin, is one that people take. I have the, what is that, Nature's Bounty, Nature's something, Nature Made. I don't know, it's a pink container. If I find it, I'll insert a picture, or I'll take a picture of it and insert it. The Hair, Skin, and Nails one, and that's pretty good. And I know a lot of like hair companies, like I know Curls has vitamins that you can take to help your hair growth as well. Tip number 4, if you guys have ever heard of the Curly Girl Handbook, or the I think it's called Curly Girl Handbook. It was written by Lorraine Massey, who is also the founder of DevaCurl. And it basically says that you don't need like tools for your hair, right? You can just use your fingers to detangle, which works for some people. It doesn't work for everyone. If I get in the shower, like I have 2 bathrooms, so if I get in Mason's bathroom, my hair tools are in there. If I go in my bathroom, there's nothing, so I tend to use my fingers there. But some things that my go-to for like detangling, I detangle in the shower with conditioner on. A wide tooth comb, this is just like Conair, it's like from Walmart or something, and then the wet brush sometimes. And this for my hair is kind of like a Denman brush, which is another popular hairbrush that people use for their curls, but that's, I feel like, for girls who have like a 4 texture, and I'm a 3, so I don't know if it would work for me, but this works pretty well. This one actually came in my Beautycon bag last year, so I didn't purchase this. Well, I purchased the bag, so it was in there. And for girls who want big hair, you want spice it up, get some volume in there, like, you know, you about to pop out, you need you a hair pick, boo. You need some volume in there to fluff these parts. But these are cheap. Like, you could get them at the beauty supply store for like $1. I think I bought a 3-pack at Walmart for $3. But if you don't have this, obviously your fingers are still gonna work. So yeah, big hair, you need some pick. You need a pick in there, sweetie. So those are like the hair tools that I would use. When it comes to stylers, regular hair conditioner, shampoo. When you're looking for shampoo, sulfate free. But again, read the ingredients to make sure, because sometimes they'll switch out like a certain sulfate and use one that's softer. The reason that we stay away from sulfates is because it's a harsh chemical that's used like in your dish detergent and your laundry detergent. And clearly you don't want something that rough on your hair because it strips it of the natural oils. So yeah, sulfate free. Shampoos, no silicones if you want to go that route. Some people are still curly girl. They don't do the curly girl method because the curly girl method does not, you don't use silicones. Some people are still curly hair people and will still use silicones. It just depends on your preference. And when it comes to stylers, again, I cut out silicones as well, but you want to look for things that are going to hydrate your hair because curly hair is very dry. So, and for most people that I know, this area, this back piece, is always going to be the driest piece. The hair in the back gets less like damaged because there's hair here covering it. The most that you'll see is like pillows or your shirts rubbing up against them, which is another thing that we're going to talk about. But this curl pattern back here tends to be like very dry, so you want to make sure that you're using things that are hydrating for your hair. It depends on what you're looking for too, because some products offer more curl definition over volume, and some people want one over the other. You're having a good hair day if you can get both, which doesn't happen often. But yeah, definitely read the labels of your products. I recently started using the DevaCurl line. I had a couple other products since like December, and I tried them and they weren't working for me. What I've noticed with DevaCurl is that it doesn't mix well with other products. So it's like you have to use their no poo or low poo, which is their form of like shampoo, but it's not really shampoo. It's like a cleansing conditioner. And then they have their One Condition, which is their conditioner, and then they have their styling products. So whenever I use my DevaCurl stuff, I have to use it like across the board, because if I try to mix it with other things, I don't feel like the results are as good. I guess we're on to, what is this, tip number 4 would be, why is it slipping my mind, because we just talked about you're protecting your hair, right? So once I started wearing my hair curly all the time, I wanted to keep my hair styled longer. So I picked up a satin bonnet. Most recently, I bought something. It looks like a long do-rag. Technically, it's from the same people who make like do-rag, the same satin company, but it's a satin hairpiece. Just because my hair is not long, but it's big, I guess sometimes. So the bonnet would kind of like put it all together and make it fall, and then I had a hard time shaking it out in the morning. So I'll insert a picture of what I'm talking about, and I bought it at Walmart for like $3. I picked up two because when one is dirty, then you could just use the other one. But from Amazon, I also purchased a satin pillowcase. It came in a pack of two for like $8. And when I don't feel like wearing a bonnet, I don't have to worry about my hair getting damaged or getting tangled because it's still on a satin softer surface. So make sure you get you a satin pillowcase or a satin bonnet or some type of satin, you know, to keep that together. Like my friend Livy currently is doing, she has a TWA, which is a teeny weeny afro, and I didn't know this till the other day. She cut her hair completely down. She uses like a do-rag and it's still satin material. So whatever type of satin you can find. Tip number 5, I don't use a towel on my hair at all. Like I said, my hair gets very dry. So I'll shower. Sometimes I'll put my hair styling products while I'm in the shower. Sometimes I come out and then style. And I do sections. So I make sure I get like each group of my hair. But I don't use a towel. You want to stay away from towels unless you're using a microfiber towel, which DevaCurl has, or you can just purchase like a microfiber towel from like a Walmart or a Target or Amazon, whatever works for you. But you want to not use a regular towel because that's very rough on your hair, and your hair like will show, and you'll get more frizz that way. If you don't want to buy a microfiber towel, you can always use a cotton t-shirt because it just works better at decreasing the frizz. So I don't want this video to be super long. If you have any more questions about like tips that I have or anything like that, there'll be upcoming videos, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this one. Like I said, I'm back. I'm very excited to be back. We have a lot to catch up on. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. The Mommy Scale is on Instagram, so please find me at The Mommy Scale. It's 3 words. And see you guys later. Bye.